Nikla. I'm small bit disorientated here after Joe's speech. In the middle of it, I thought I was out Crossmore at a drama festival. I just thought it was a bit of a play, and it also reminded me of, have you ever heard of the PowerPoint Championships? Years ago, when we would go to meetings and people started bringing in these PowerPoint slides and they started putting them up on the screen, and there was razzmatazz and there was zip and zoom and bang and all that kind of stuff. And people began to realise it was dead by PowerPoint. There was great flashing and imagery, but the substance, we were looking for substance. So what we did, we got rid of the PowerPoint and went back to flipchart and said, listen, put your facts up on the board. And that is what we're looking for here. We're looking for some facts. I mean, you gave a lovely stylish presentation, Joe, but it's still substance that we're looking for. Now, my learned colleagues and I are here this evening to argue and debate against the motion. And when we have concluded, you will be convinced that nature rather has a minuscule part to play over the environmental factors that shape our existence. Now, we can't go against the fact that we are the children of our parents. We have our parents' genes, we have their DNA. That's accepted. And we bow to that. And we're not even going there. But this does not matter. Our behavioural aspects originate from the environmental factors of our upbringing. So it's the environmental factors as we grow up that will dictate how we behave. Listening to Joe's argument, it seems that we behave because it's ingrained in us, that we are doing things because we got something down from our parents to say that this is what we do because our parents were our parents. We contend that it actually has developed over time as a response to our experiences. So as we grow up, we respond. Every time we meet something we respond to it in the way that we want to do it, not the way that our parents want to do it. The link between gene and behaviour is not the same as cause and effect. While a gene may increase the likelihood of the way we behave, it does not make people do things. In other words, when we grow up, we get to do what we want to do. We are all individuals, and when we grow up, we decide what we want to do. I think something that would be very helpful to us, and Joe mentioned it in football and hurling, and our parents did this. If each one of our opponents stood up here and give us one example, just one each, not two, not three, one each, of a world-famous supreme athlete who was absolutely outstanding in his or her field of sport. Okay, so what I'm looking for is a daughter or son of Mark Spitz, Muhammad Ali, any of the famous tennis players to see, John McEnroe, Bjorn Borg. And Joe, you get a chance to come up the second time and just give me one example of a world-famous athlete whose son or daughter achieved, if not even bettered, what their parents did. Mark Spitz, any of those. That's one simple thing now, and I'm sure it'll help us too, won't it? No, I've no doubt about it, it'll help us. We can understand your argument. We'll really be able to understand your argument, because I think we said something about under 14. Listen, we're looking for the supreme athlete who has carried down the genes and has attained the same status as their parents. I'm sure you managed that. And you might have to think about yourselves. See, can you think of Muhammad Ali Jr. or something like that? Well worth a thought. The environment we grow up in conditions our behaviour. There was a famous scientist who actually did studies on conditioning. So we are conditioned to what we do every day. And his name was Ivan Pavlov. You might have heard the Pavlov theory. Now, Pavlov was very famous because going back over a century ago, he did a very simple test. He had dogs. So every day, before he fed his dogs, he rang a bell. Ding, 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 ding. Okay? So after a while, he noted that the dog started drooling before he fed him. Okay? So he'd go ding, 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 ding. It means the dog starts slobbering all over the place. Now, did those dogs start slobbering because they had a slobbering gene? Or did they start slobbering because their environment and their conditioning had told them that, okay, bell rings, Thank you, man. Now, I had actually timed so that when I said that, when the bell rings, Anne will ring the bell. And you might think it's a joke. No, that's thank you, Anne. I owe you 50 after that now. Now, so, if on the gene, it was conditioning. Now, you'll also hear my colleagues give personal accounts of their families and the upbringings, which will leave you no doubt that we are who we are on account of the environmental impact on us during our lifetime. Ladies and gentlemen, the motion is doomed. They cannot plausibly for anyone to stand up and say that every single individual's destiny is predetermined because of genes. Thank you.